What is up, guys? This is John from Boozy Sports, and today we have a very special episode for the YouTube channel as we've got two guests joining for the first ever episode podcast here. And we're going to be talking about the top 25 players of all time, a very requested channel video. And so let's start it off with Steven. Steven's going to give us his 25 to 20.
All right, coming in my number 25 spot, I have Bob Pettit. Number 24, I have Charles Barkley. Number 23, I have Kevin Garnett. Number 22, I have David Robinson. And number 21, I have Karl Malone. And number 20, I have Kawhi Leonard.
Tom, any things you want to say?
I don't know. For a guy that always talks about Wilt playing with milkmen, he's putting one of those milkmen on there, top 25.
He's 25th.
Bob Pettit.
He's last.
His 2K card's OG, but I don't know. I don't know about putting him in real life on top 25.
All right, Bob Pettit's an interesting one, but he is an underrated player. Tom, go ahead with your 25 to 20.
All right, so for number 25, this is a controversial choice, but I think without injuries, he could be easily top 10. I put T-Mac at 25. Then 24, I put David Robinson. 23, Allen Iverson. 22, Barkley. 21, Steph Curry. And then 20, D Wade.
Damn,
Steph Curry?
Steph Curry low.
Steph Curry low?
Yeah.
You're gonna get some comments about.
He's got a lot of help. He's got a lot of help.
You're going to get some comments for T-Mac at 25. But for me, I have 25 is Isaiah Thomas, 24 is D-Rob, 23 is Elgin Baylor, 22 is Karl Malone, and then 21 Barkley, and number 20 Dirk.
Okay.
I think we had some similar players in that range. Tom put Wade a little low, I think. Curry probably a little low.
We all had David Robinson, I think.
We all had D-Rob in the 25 to 20 range. All right, so let's get down into Steve. Give us 19 to 10 for your list.
All right. 19, I have Dirk Nowitzki. 18, I have Julius Erving. 17, I have Dwayne Wade. 16, I have Oscar Robertson. 15, Moses Malone. 14, Jerry West. 13, Wilt Chamberlain. 12, Kevin Durant. 11, Steph Curry. 10, Shaq.
He put Wilt 13.
Wilt Chamberlain is I don't even want to rant.
Talk about rant.
It's his
Go ahead.
number.
Talk about that for a little bit.
Says the guy putting
Bob
Pettit.
You already know who I put it on him.
You got to tell all the YouTube fans out there for why you think Wilt is not that good.
I think he's overrated. I think he played in an era where everyone sucked. I think he was literally 7'1". He played a bunch of white dudes that dropped off milk and then stood up for an NBA game. And his stats are alleged. That's all I have to say.
Go ahead, Tom.
I don't know. Bill Russell, Walt Bellamy, Zelma Beatty, any of those guys were white breads. They're all 6'8" and above. They could easily participate with Wilt. Sorry that Bill Russell.
I don't think
half of Bill Russell's roster were MVPs, not MVPs, Hall of Famers. So Wilt never had any help. That's why he only had 2 championships.
So, Steve, who did you have at 12 again? I forgot.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Okay. Tom, go ahead. Go ahead with your 19 to 10.
All right, 19, I have Kevin Garnett. 18, I have Dirk. 17, I have Jerry West. 16, I have Karl Malone. 15, I have Kevin Durant. 14, I have Moses Malone. 13, I have Julius Erving. 12, Oscar Robertson. 11, Hakeem Olajuwon. It's 11, right? Or did you go to 10?
Just do 11. Yeah. You think that Oscar Robertson is better than Dr. J?
I don't know. I mean, it's a good point. Julius Erving revolutionized the game, but he did have, besides the ABA, he did have a lot of help. I mean, his only championship. I don't want to trash on my guy, but he had Moses, who was an MVP that year. So I know Oscar Robertson did have Kareem too, but
I didn't hear Wilt in there, so that means you just left Wilt off your entire list, I'm assuming, because you couldn't have had him any higher than 10.
No, he's got him at number 1.
Nah, I'm kidding. All right, I have 19. I have Dwayne. Oh no, wait, hold up. Shoot. 19. I have Allen Iverson. 18. I have Dwayne Wade. 17. Kevin Durant. 16. Oscar Robertson. 15. Jerry West. 14. Moses Malone. 13. Dr. J. 12. Hakeem Olajuwon, and then 11. Steph Curry.
Damn, Steph Curry. I mean,
Steph Curry.
I'm
I
here
think
if
sleeping
he's
on
that,
Steph
but
Curry, bro.
he's the
he'd
second
have
greatest
two.
point guard
If
of
you,
all
I mean,
time.
if you're gonna argue the two MVPs, where's Steve Nash?
Yeah, but Steve Nash never won a championship.
Why? Because he had two MVPs. And he has championships, but he had a lot of help with those. I know, but he never had as much help as Steph Curry did.
Curry
it was Amari
Curry is
Stoudemire.
underappreciated, and a lot of people like to say that he's not clutch because he had a finals, and he doesn't have a finals MVP. But in my opinion, he definitely should have won it in 2015. Because really, Andre Iguodala got finals MVP for playing defense on LeBron, and
Put the
LeBron
clamps
still
on
got.
him. Put the clamps
Bro,
on him.
Andre Iguodala dropped. LeBron put like 30 on him.
I
He
know.
put 30 a game on him. So I don't get that. Did we all have Hakeem outside of the top 10?
No.
No, you got all right. I'm not gonna. Don't give it away. Don't give away. Shout out to the Sixers for having Dr. J and Moses Malone. I think we all had them in the top 20. I think a lot of people are gonna probably rip on me for putting Allen Iverson in the top 20, but I mean, I like Allen Iverson, and I think it's kind of like the T-Mac thing, Tom.
He
That
was
you
pretty.
said T-Mac.
He kind of changed the
T-Mac
game.
never really. T-Mac never really had the chance to show exactly what he could be. And it's different situations because T-Mac had injuries and Iverson had basically no teammates. But
I saw AI and I had AI and T-Mac basically like 25 and 23, so they're like the same. I say
okay.
AI is better, but I bet you T-Mac could be even as good or better if he wasn't hurt.
Yeah. And then the last thing I'm going to point out is I think Dwayne Wade probably could be a little higher on everyone's list. But
I don't know, really.
Dwayne Wade?
Really?
Dwayne Wade's a player that I feel like gets
He was never the main
top
guy.
five shooting guard. Top five shooting guard all time. Top five shooting guard all time. Can't disrespect him.
No, he had Shaq for his first chip, and then he had LeBron and Chris Bosh for his next two, right?
Yeah, but Dwayne Wade still like kind of carried Shaq a bit in that series.
I don't know. Had Alonzo Mourning too.
All right, Steve. Let's hear 10 to 5.
10 to 5?
Yep.
All right, so 10, I have Shaq. 9, I have Bill Russell. 8, I have Hakeem Olajuwon. 7, I have Tim Duncan. 6, I have Larry Bird. And 5, I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, so why is Shaq worse than Bill Russell if you have Wilt after Shaq?
So you flip Shaq and Bill Russell. Flip Shaq.
Okay. Why is Hakeem better than Shaq?
I mean,
He's not better than
Russell
Shaq.
did have 9 championships.
Didn't you put Hakeem in front of Shaq?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did I say Russell, Hakeem, then Shaq?
I thought you said Russell, Shaq, then Hakeem.
Maybe I did.
All right. Well, fine. Then you think Shaq is better. I would agree with
that.
Shaq
is better than those two, absolutely.
And then you had Kareem at 5, right?
I did have Kareem at 5.
So we had Kareem 5, Larry Bird 6.
Good.
And then you had the centers. Okay, Tom, give us 10 to 5.
At 10, I got Tim Duncan. 9, I have Shaq. 8, I have Bill Russell. I'll have to agree with Steven with that one. 7, I have Larry Bird. 6, I have Magic Johnson. And then 5, I have Kareem.
5, you have Kareem. So
Kareem's second best center of all time.
Okay. I personally think Kareem is the best center of all time, but we're gonna get it.
What?
Why? It's because he has the most points out of any player ever.
Not for long.
Not for long. No.
Not for long.
Okay.
LeBum will not pass.
All right. So 10, I had Bill Russell. I had Bill Russell at 10. Shaq, I had 9. Duncan is 8. Bird, Magic, 7 and 6, and then number 5 I have Wilt. So
At least not
I think-
disrespecting him as much as Steven did.
You really think that Tim Duncan is better than Shaq?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't
Yes, I
think
do,
that's true.
'cause I think Tim Duncan, his teammates weren't like his
One
teammates
Tim
are
Duncan,
good.
Shaq, who wins?
Shaq
Yeah,
wins
well-
every single time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but Shaq is gonna beat him 1-on-1,
Exactly.
but that doesn't show us who's a better player. Like Tim Duncan won more championships in his career, and he's had more MVPs. I'm pretty sure.
He's the most dominant player ever, man.
Well,
Besides,
I don't know.
Besides
I
his
think Tim
alleged
Duncan.
stats.
I'm trying to show
dude,
some love
Wilt
to Tim Duncan.
was on another level. Wilt's on another level in Shaq. Obviously, Shaq.
Alleged stats.
Shaq.
Alleged
Shaq
stats.
would have dominated.
Milkman.
Don't you think that the stats are? Why would they lie about those stats though? Why would they want to?
5'10" white boys.
5'10" white boys.
Mailman.
I mean, no one puts Bob Cousy anywhere near the top 25. So.
Bob Cousy is a top 2,000 player.
All
He wouldn't.
right.
He wouldn't even make it on the high. He wouldn't even make it on our high school team. I don't think.
Bro, I didn't put Bob Cousy anywhere. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't think
He
Bob
slapped
Cousy.
dribbles.
Bob Cousy's
He's
a bum.
like
All right.
Sergio Rodriguez. He's like basically he would be Sergio Rodriguez to today's NBA.
All right. So let's get into the big controversial, the top 4. Steve, who are they?
Number 4, I have Magic Johnson. Number 3, I have Kobe Bryant. Number 2, I have Jordan. Number 1, I have LeGoat, LeGM, LeBum, whatever, LaFlop, whatever you want to call him. LeBron James is the greatest player of all time.
No.
Undisputed.
Undisputed. All
There's
right,
no
Tom,
argument. He is the greatest
Tom.
player of all time.
Tom, go
He's
ahead.
just a
dispute
slightly
that.
better AI. That's all. He's just
Dispute
AI that had
right
help.
there.
All right. So I have 4 Kobe, 3 I have Wilt, 2 I have LeBum, and 1 I have the greatest of them all, Michael Jordan. His airness will always be number 1.
You're disrespecting Kobe.
No.
See. So
Wilt
why
would
did
be a
you
better
have?
player in today's NBA than Kobe.
Why do you think Wilt is better than Kobe? Wilt can't shoot, and also Wilt.
Well,
only won
Wilt
2
could have.
championships.
Wilt, he
Will
didn't
play
have to
against
shoot,
no
and he could shoot.
competition.
Go look at his footage. He could hit mid-range J's all the time. He had as good of a fadeaway as Dirk.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. No.
He didn't need to shoot. He
No.
didn't need to shoot back then.
Yeah,
You
because he was
just-
playing
he did
against
not-
5'10" white
bet you
boys.
could
No
have-
comp. No comp.
He could have had a nice stroke. He could put in a freaking 3-and-D guy. He could splash.
No competition at all. No competition at all.
All you need to do is have
All right.
Lethal Shooter as a shooting coach. And he's
No. All right. For me, I had Kobe at 4, Kareem at 3, LeBron at 2, and MJ at 1.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what I
Wow.
thought.
But I will put a
Wow.
disclaimer.
Me
I
too.
think that
Just a
LeBron
better-
and MJ.
Just a better
are gonna-
AI. He's just AI with help.
What do you mean
Ew,
just
LeBron?
AI with help?
LeBron's like 6'9", AI's 6 foot.
If you gave AI D Wade and Chris Bosh, he would win every single year with them.
Okay, but he didn't have
He
him.
would have beaten the Spurs, and he would have beaten 40-year-old Dirk and his 40-year-old teammates in the Mavericks.
So
Dirk
would
was on a
any
mission.
player. So would any from the top 25.
Well, but LeBron didn't. That's the point. LeBron lost to Dirk. That's literally the only reason
Exactly.
why LeBron, I think, is not considered the GOAT is because of that one series.
That one
And
series.
How do you do that? How do you lose to Dirk? He had Jason Kidd, who was like 40 years old, as the second
Dirk
best
was in
player.
his prime. Dirk was a freaking.
He had Jason Kidd and Jason Terry, the 2 Jasons cooking up.
Yeah, but they were both kind of. I mean, Jason Terry. You really think?
They were
No,
in their
he's not
prime.
good.
All those players were in their primes.
No,
Jason Kidd was
Jason
not in
Kidd
his
was
prime.
way past
Jason-
his prime. Dirk was the
He-
only player on that team.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna say LeBron and MJ is probably like a 1A 1B thing because I feel like LeBron could pass MJ in the future.
He
for
already
me,
has.
at least. Why is LeBron already past MJ?
There is no 1A 1B. There's no 1A 1B.
All right, then
Yeah,
fine.
there's
Convince
a
me
1
why.
and a 2.
Steve, why is
Or
LeBron?
2,
Because
MJ
there's nothing that Jordan is better than LeBron at besides saying 6 rings.
What about scoring?
LeBron's a
He
better
played
scorer.
What about
LeBron's a
defense?
better passer. LeBron's a
LeBron-
better shooter. Okay, he might not be as good as him as on defense, but It's all right.
I know
LeBron is as good as MJ, but MJ, remember, was 2 inches smaller, and LeBron has at least 20 pounds more. I
So
think, than that.
that's why he's better.
But MJ had to do so much more to get to the rim and to get his shots. It's so much more easier for LeBron. That shows how much skilled-wise Jordan was compared to LeBron.
I actually just learned this the other day that in 1990, like when Jordan was playing in his early days, there was no 3-second violation rule in the NBA. So centers could sit in the paint all day long, and Jordan would still have to score on them in the paint, which I think is even more impressive.
Exactly. Also, if you breathe on LeBron, it's a foul. Jordan had to literally get like his head split open on the ground. Go look. Are you serious? Go watch the footage. Go watch the Pistons footage.
It's not about Jordan. I've watched so many LeBron games where he does not get any calls. And I'm not like I'm being dead serious. The refs hate LeBron. The refs hate LeBron.
Nah, he gets no calls ever because they all hate
Am
on
I
him.
wrong?
They hate on greatness. They hate on greatness because he will be the all-time leading scorer. He will mess around and be up there in assists somewhere. Well, I'm telling you, man. He's going to get another ring or two.
But we also know you 3 kings came down here to win championships. Not 1, championships.
Not 2.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that, I really believe it.
It looks like Tom's not buying it.
That's why he put Will in his top 5.
All right. Anything else to add? Anyone else want to add anything to this video?
LeBron's the GOAT.
All right. Well, I'm sure that we're going to have some other people wanting to come on the podcast to debate you, Steven, about that. But I think this was a pretty successful first episode for the podcast. And the next episode we're probably going to record is oh, well, Tom left anyway. We're ending it anyway. The next episode I think we're going to record is what the playoffs, we're going to try to predict the playoff bracket if they do West and East combined, seeding them 1-16. And we're going to predict who's going to win the championship. But thank you for watching this, guys. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later.